Hey friends, come along with us and see the conclusion of the sights we saw on our Panama Canal cruise. Hi, this is Scott from Scott and Tracy Traveling. Welcome to our channel where our motto is, travel now, it may be later than you think. Following our stop in Guatemala, we sailed away with the sights of the volcanoes in the distance. Following a couple sea days, we arrived for an evening stop in Panama City. However, we were told that our scheduled canal transit time prohibited us from going ashore. We will be transiting from the Pacific to the Caribbean. Thus, we just stared out at the city skyline while floating among the other ships waiting to transit. In the evening, we saw ships, including cruise ships, heading in the other direction after completing their transit from the Caribbean. Our canal transit schedule was posted in the atrium. Before we went to bed, we watched the festive environment on deck as we passed under the Bridge of the Americas on the way to the first set of locks. Our ship cleared the bridge by only a few feet. We got a few hours of sleep before we entered the first set of locks. Tugs on the fore and aft of the ship help control our transit. The Norwegian Bliss is a newer and larger cruise ship, so we needed to use the newer and larger Kokoli Canal locks. The process of going through the locks was time-consuming and took several hours. After closing the gates of the lock, water was pumped into the chamber to the level of the next lock. Then the forward gate was opened and we were moved to the second lock. There were a number of holding ponds next to the locks which recycled the waters used in the locks. I guess this method reduces the amount of water that flows through to the Pacific during the transiting. The transiting process was also broadcast throughout the ship and even shown on the pool deck's big screen. Even the bow of the ship was opened as a viewing platform. After several hours, we were finally through the first set of locks and into the inner section of the canal. A short distance off, we could see the old Miraflores locks which used train engines called mules to guide ships through. We then began to see the cuts in the rocks from the building of the canal. A lot of us were out on deck to watch us pass under the Centennial Bridge. Then we began to see Panama's jungle. We had watched shows and read about the incredible effort it took to create this amazing piece of engineering. The lives lost and challenges which were overcome were awe-inspiring. However, watching the jungle float by seemed almost anticlimactic. There was quite a bit of infrastructure and equipment used to maintain the waterways. Beyond that, it was mainly jungle. Some of the jungle scenery was interesting, but we didn't see much wildlife. We thought these trees were interesting. If you're returning to our channel, thank you for your continued support. If you're new to our channel, we're glad you found us. We are a retired couple who love to travel and hope our videos will inspire others to travel the world. Any questions or comments are welcome. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as it helps promote the video, and consider subscribing to our channel. In the early afternoon, we approached the Agua Clara locks on the Caribbean side of the canal. These locks actually have a viewing area atop an overlook that is a popular attraction for cruise ship passengers who stop in Panama but do not transit the canal. After another several hours, we exited the canal and passed under the Atlantic Bridge and out into the Caribbean. Our first stop in the Caribbean was Cartagena, Colombia, and we passed the old fortifications on the way into the bay. The city has a stunning skyline, but the old city is the area without tall buildings. We booked a ship shore excursion that highlighted the fortress with free time in the old city. The guided tour of San Felipe Fortress was great, and the fort had a commanding view of the city. From the fort, we were bussed into the old town for our free time. We wandered the streets looking at the colonial architecture and all the street vendors. Our free time was supposed to only be in the El Centro area, but we told the guide that we would find our own way back to the ship and headed to find the colorful Getsemani neighborhood. In that neighborhood, we marveled at the street art and the slightly more laid-back atmosphere. Back at the port, we wandered the collection of beautiful birds before enjoying a sunset over the city skyline. Our last port call on this cruise was in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Here we booked a private excursion to a couple popular sites. We arrived at Island Gully Falls and the Blue Hole before opening and were the first off the platform. Here is my jump. The water was very refreshing and amazingly clear. We were soon followed by busloads of others. Next was the rope swing. I grabbed the handle and they swung me out over the water. It was a surprisingly quick experience, but lots of fun. The next stop was the famous Dunn's River Falls. Again, we were early and saw the falls before the crowds. Following the falls to the beach, we watch our friends climb the falls. And again, we were followed by busloads of people. The scene on the upper falls were cool, and the park even had zip lines and rope courses above the falls. We finished our day at a jerk center and had jerk chicken, a fried bread called Festival, and beer. We ended our Panama Canal cruise in Miami. We had a great time and saw some amazing places. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to our future adventures.